I used to think gratitude was something you saved for big moments. Like promotions, birthdays, miracles. But the day I learned what real gratitude feels like was a Tuesday. I was running late. My toddler had spilled juice on my only clean shirt. The sink was leaking. My phone was at 2%. And I had a meeting in 20 minutes. I was angry, frustrated, snapping at everything. I dropped my kid off at daycare, barely said goodbye. And as I was walking out, I saw a woman sitting on the curb. She had a stroller beside her. No phone. No bag. Just her and her baby. She looked up at me and smiled. I nodded awkwardly and kept walking. But something made me turn back. I asked, "Are you okay?" She said, "Yeah. Just waiting for the shelter to open." I paused. She said, "It's been a rough week. But I'm grateful it didn't rain today." That line hit me like a truck. Grateful it didn't rain. I stood there, suddenly aware of everything I'd taken for granted that morning. A home. A car. A daycare. A job. A shirt, even if it had juice on it. I asked if she needed anything. She said, "Just someone to talk to." So I sat with her. For 15 minutes. She told me about losing her job. Her partner leaving. Her baby getting sick. And still, she smiled. She said, "I know it'll get better. I just have to keep showing up." That day, I didn't make it to my meeting. But I made it to something more important. I made it to a moment of clarity. Gratitude isn't about having everything. It's about noticing what you do have. Since that day, I started a ritual. Every night, I write down 3 things I'm grateful for. Some days it's big, like a new client or a kind message. Some days it's small, like warm socks or a good cup of chai. But every day, I find something. And slowly, my mindset shifted. I stopped chasing perfection. I started celebrating progress. I stopped resenting the chaos. I started honoring the calm inside it. Gratitude didn't fix my life, but it changed how I live it. So if you're listening to this, and today feels heavy, look around. Find one thing. One tiny thing that reminds you, you're still here. You're still breathing. You're still becoming. And that, my friend, is something to be grateful for.